Katrina Fotovat, kam shumë kënaqësi që do t'jesh këtu dhe do të mbash një fjalë përshëndetëse zëvendës drejtore kryesore, sekretarit shtetit për çështjet e gruas në Departamentin e Shtetit, Katrina Fotovat.
Good morning, everyone. Madam President, I do love saying that. Presidents, prime ministers, ambassadors, ministers, distinguished guests, and all the amazing WPS champions, men and women, good morning. I'm so honored to be here. And wow, I have to say, if there was a WPS Eurovision, I am voting for Kosovo. I have to share my congratulations along with Ambassador Rao Gupta's message. This is a moment of solidarity and partnerships, something I think we all know the people of Kosovo bring to the table in droves. To be here in this room with all of you as we sign a memorandum of understanding between the United States and the President's team to work together on the Kosovo Women, Peace and Security Center of Excellence is truly emblematic of the long-standing great partnership between our two countries, and a sign of many more opportunities to come. I want to acknowledge Ambassador Hovinier and our colleagues at the U.S. Embassy here in Pristina, and my team at the Secretary's Office of Global Women's Issues for our steadfast continuing collaboration and support for the counterparts here in Kosovo, the government, and all of our civil society members here. Your leadership and diplomacy continue to pave the way for colleagues across the U.S. government to engage on peace and security and highlight Kosovo as a great example of women, peace, and security. We are proud to be here today and to support the launch of the Kosovo WPS Center of Excellence for so many reasons. Most of all, we are here to recognize Kosovo as a shining example of how WPS can and should work at a policy and practical level in all areas of government and society. As we approach the 25th anniversary of UN Security Council Resolution 1325 next year, we are currently in the midst of crisis and conflicts at a scale not seen since World War II. It can be disheartening to repeatedly witness women, peace, and security be so broadly disregarded as a tool for policy development and implementation, despite the clear evidence and data to support its essentiality and how important it is for achieving sustaining peace. However, Kosovo is an example where women, peace, and security has made an enduring impact locally, nationally, and internationally. The partnerships between civil society and the President's team are incredibly strong and truly inspiring. Kosovo is an example of what's possible when women-led civil society movements, political will, and the courage of survivors and activists, such as our Secretary of State's International Women of Courage awardee, Farida Rashidi, who is here today, who respond to, please give her a round of applause, who lead and respond to sexual-related gender-based violence, and Kosovo's leadership on the international stage. To the brave women and men in Kosovo and in the region who have faced this issue, and all around the world, women and girls who face this every day, know that the world is inspired by you. Last year, members of the President's team and civil society attended the UN Women, Peace, and Security Focal Points Network in Washington, D.C. It was an energetic, productive week filled with so many moments of solidarity and leadership among 300 attendees from around the world, done in partnership with UN Women. And I do believe Harriet Bright Williams is here today. One of the most heartening moments was hearing from Kosovo and their delegation, and the expertise they provided in participating in workshops and participating in terms of the voices that they brought from the people of Kosovo, your leadership, from the truth and courage that the people of Kosovo brought in teaching about transitional justice, about conflict-related sexual violence, and standing for survivors and making sure the voices of survivors were included. It was this specific point, the solidarity between the people working on peace and security across Kosovo, that was and has always been so moving wherever we have had the privilege to work with the leaders and partners from this country. This solidarity has been a point that my team and I frequently refer to and have the honor of witnessing WPS in action. To be here now to support Kosovo at your second WPS forum, I was also privileged to be at the first one, it is only fitting that we have been continually inspired by your leadership. To see the launch of the Kosovo WPS Center and sign a memorandum of understanding between our two countries to work together on this center is also fitting, as we know there is much needed to be done and to implement from all of us on the WPS agenda in a sustainable and strategic manner. Centers are meant to be a coordination hub for existing initiatives and an avenue for partners around the region and the world to come together and share best practices for implementation across government, civil society, private sector, legislatures, and so many other areas. The leadership of Kosovo, as evidenced by this forum, is a perfect example of what the Women, Peace, and Security Center of Excellence will stand for. The United States is excited to contribute technical support through trainings, workshops, and so much more to the Kosovo WPS Center of Excellence from a government partnership perspective. We are also thrilled to be joined by our program implementers from the Georgetown Institute of Women, Peace, and Security, specifically my mentor and friend, Ambassador Milan Verveer, and a true friend to Kosovo. And they will begin their work to coordinate civil society, academic, and non-government partner engagement with the Women, Peace, and Security Kosovo Center and locations around the world that we are also working with. We know that there will always be challenges to implementing the core tenets of Women, Peace, and Security. However, the Kosovo Women, Peace, and Security Center of Excellence is a step forward for Kosovo, the region, and truly the world. The United States is so proud to partner with President Osmani and her team and the people of Kosovo as you take this step. As we move forward together and as we sign this memorandum of understanding and the support for the Kosovo Women, Peace, and Security Center of Excellence, as we learn from each other at this spectacular forum, let us be reminded of the words of the late, great Secretary Madeleine Albright, which we just saw inscribed downtown in Pristina. Let us pledge that in Kosovo, there will be a new birth of freedom based on tolerance, law, and respect for every human life. To our dear friend, President Osmani, a true Women, Peace, and Security shiro, as I like to say, I'm going to get you a cape next time I see you. And her team, Liarta, Dora, and so many others, thank you all for all that you have done to organize this amazing forum, and congratulations. We look forward to working with you on the Kosovo Women, Peace, and Security Center of Excellence and this partnership, and many, and I see you all out there, the many amazing Women, Peace, and Security champions in this room. We cannot do it without each other. And make sure that we are advancing women's security, peace and security, and gender equity and equality for many years to come. Fellow Meneers, thank you so much.